Every video is different, right? I kind of want to focus more on Instagram because there's a lot more traction. It's a lot easier to like bounce things around faster. However, like YouTube, I just enjoy the fact that like I don't have a limit for time, so I can do whatever I want. The reason why those platforms are so big is just because you have like freedom of speech and you're able to like express yourself. I wouldn't even say it's necessarily just for film entertainment, like it's also big for like makeup blogs. It's also big for people just doing story times. Like you can bring it even bigger than film. That's why like it is good for film in the sense that like you're creating something. But I feel like it's even more than that at the point. It's just being able, the fact that you're an individual, whereas in Hollywood you need to do some really nasty things to either get to the top, or you gotta be like rich, like generationally rich. That's why you don't see like a lot of minorities in Hollywood. You gotta have like generational wealth, we'll keep it in the family. But it's just, there's so many politics in it. My only thing is like, I can go through the industry and I can work my way through that. Or like my main like mentality is, listen, I'll just do it myself and then the people will notice, and then with today's generation you can kind of force it yourself, right? Like I don't need someone to tell me that I'm good or not. I'll just make my own thing and people will kind of like revolve around it, and then maybe they can give me a shot to something a little bit like bigger projects. Even in the film industry, everything's just collaboration, everything's like making compromises. Like you can't be, unless you're like a Quentin Tarantino, a Stanley Kubrick, like these people are perfectionists. You can't, and even then they built up the reputation so people put their trust in them, right? But even Stanley Kubrick, like he had his DP, he had his screenwriter, like some of the times it wasn't even his script, right? So it's like, it's all just a collaborative effort. I like the idea of having that control, you know, of the whole project. Okay, hello, welcome to my crib, where all the magic and stuff like that goes on. Let's go to my room, where, you know, a lot of the films and whatnot happens. My room's a little dirty, so, over here, we got a nice green screen, just in case, you know, I want to put myself in different worlds and stuff. As you can see, this is what a creator's room looks like. It's pretty messy still, but, you know, I just recently bought this. This is like a nice mic if I want to, you know, spit some rhymes, which I don't do, but like most of the time I'll do like commentary for YouTube, mostly on this. But this is a new thing, and I want to do a podcast which is called Hookah Hour, where I smoke hookah, which is gonna be sick. Here's the whiteboard, where, you know, if I want to write down some ideas, I don't know if you can have this on, but yeah, if you want to write down some ideas, or put it in videos, that's what it'll be. The camera I'm using is, if people are into tech and whatnot, it's a Sony a6500. I got my light, I got my mic somewhere. This is like the editing space that I'll usually do. I kind of have like different sets depending on the video. Like usually I'll kind of use this as a set, do the lighting and whatnot. Or I'll use my desk as a set, and I'll, like I said, I have different lighting and whatnot for different scenarios and different videos. Let's adjourn to my laptop. I use Adobe Premiere and the rest of Master Collection. So, funny story is I actually, I also edit music videos, so I sometimes go into After Effects. If I want to edit photos of myself, I'll go into Lightroom or Photoshop. You know, you always have to have the terabyte on deck just in case, you know, I mess up. So what we'll do is we'll go into one of these videos. What are we dealing with right now? Okay. This is one of the videos that I've done. So this is one of like the minute videos. As you can see, I kind of got, I'll lay down all my clips at first. If it's green screen, I'll do like all the effects and whatnot afterwards. It's pretty simple. Something like an Instagram video will probably take me about, depending on the concept, an hour to film, an hour to edit, and then only 2 seconds to post. And that's essentially it. Thank you for joining me in my crib today. My name is Bilal Dawson and I'm a social media influencer.